Hi everyone, thanks for choosing WaterfallBridge. This tool is designed to make your analysis faster and your explanations clearer. It runs entirely on your computer, no servers, no internet connection, so your data stays private and secure. You can find all documentation on our website. To show you how it works, I'll walk through a simple example for an electronics retailer. Imagine you run a chain of stores. From 2023 to 2024, your gross margin percentage dropped by 2 percentage points. You want to know which products and which factors caused the decline. Was it price, cost, product mix, or differences across regions and stores? You need to break that 2 percentage points drop down across factors and products to find the real drivers. Doing a precise contribution analysis by hand can take a long time and often involves rough estimates. WaterfallBridge helps you do it quickly, accurately, and in a structured, repeatable way. After installing WaterfallBridge, you can find it from the Windows search. Pin it to Start menu or to the taskbar for quick access. Open WaterfallBridge and you'll see a simple interface with two green buttons. New bridge file creates a fresh Excel file for analysis. Select bridge file opens an existing Excel file that already has your analysis data. Let's click New bridge file. WaterfallBridge creates an Excel workbook with a datasheet. In column A you'll see several labels. The row labeled Data Type is where we'll define data types. From the second row onward you'll have your regular table. Row 2 is the header. Row 3 and below are your data rows. I pasted in a prepared sample dataset for our demo. It's a standard table, headers on row 2, data from row 3 and below. Next we'll set the data types using the built-in drop-downs. There are 5 types: dimension, sum y, sum n, result and key. Dimension means fields you pick to slice and filter your data. Like year, season, store name, region, product type, and product tier. We'll mark those as dimensions. Among your dimensions, you must pick one key, the smallest level of analysis. We base all our calculations starting from this level. We'll set product name as the key. You can choose any dimension as the key depending on your needs. Now let's set the types for the numeric fields. Sum y means values can be meaningfully added across rows. Sum n means they are not additive across rows. For example, price is not additive. Adding prices across rows is meaningless. The result doesn't represent the total price of any group. So set price to sum n. Cost per unit is also not additive. The result doesn't represent the total cost of any group. So set cost to sum n. In contrast, quantity is additive. Quantities can be summed, the result shows the total quantity of a group. So set quantity to sum y. Revenue and margin are also additive, so set them to sum y. Finally, let's set the result data type. Result is the target metric you want to analyze. In this demo, it's gross margin percentage, so set gross margin percentage as result. The result column must use a formula linked to other data, so the tool understands the relationships between the data fields. Other columns can also reference each other via formulas. The tool reads these relationships to run deeper automated analysis. For more details on formulas, see the docs on our website. Once the data types are set, click New Bridge. The tool builds 2 identical filter panels and performs the analysis automatically based on the relationships among the data. Then generates a bridge and contribution analysis table. The 2 panels let you define a baseline and a comparison dataset. Baseline is your reference, what you're comparing against. Comparison is the target you want to analyze. In our example, we'll compare 2024 versus 2023. So we set year equals 2023 on the baseline side, and set year equals 2024 on the comparison side. We'll leave the other dimensions on Select All for now. Then click Refresh Bridge. In seconds, you'll see the results. Overall, gross margin moved from 36.6% down to 34.6%. Price changes contributed 8.4 points. Cost increases contributed minus 7.5 points. The change in quantities of different products, that is what we call the product mix, contributed minus 2.9 points. Below, the contribution analysis shows the product level impact. Within the price contribution, 8.4 points, Skyview Lite and Skyview X1 smartphone contributed the most. Within the cost impact, minus 7.5 points, Ultrasound Pro headphones had the largest negative effect, followed by Skyview Lite and Skyview X1 smartphone. Within the mix change, minus 2.9 points, Skyview X1 smartphone, Smartwatch Elite 5, Skyview Lite and Bluewave Bluetooth speaker drove most of the decline. These insights give you a clear direction and show which key products to focus on, so you can adjust their pricing, manage their costs, and push more of your sales toward those high-margin items to raise your overall margin. You can also compare across other dimensions. For example, to compare regions within 2024, set both sides to year equals 2024. Choose region East Mount as baseline, and choose region South Bay as comparison. Click Refresh Bridge button to get a brand new bridge and contribution analysis for the regional comparison. Cross-dimension comparisons like this make it easy to explore your business from different angles. Every baseline and comparison filter supports multi-select. That means you can create custom, complex analyses fast, and get clear, business insights to support decision-making. That's an introduction to how to use WaterfallBridge. For more details, how the tool works, the logic behind the calculations, and the algorithms, please visit our website.